Hey guys, my name's James. I'm an Uber driver on the Gold Coast of Australia. I have many interesting conversations with my passengers. This channel is all about going deeper. Hope you enjoy the ride. On this channel we're going to be asking some of the big questions. What is life about? What's my purpose? Where do I fit in? Is there a God? What's my purpose in life? And the first week's question is this: what makes us unique? What makes me different to you? What makes you different to your brother or sister that you grew up in the same household with? What makes us individuals?
Oh, maybe I'm pretty outgoing, pretty out there, pretty loud.
Just everyone's individuality.
I don't really know now that you kind of put me on the spot.
I guess it's just everyone's culture's different.
What do you reckon?
The way we were brought up.
And values.
Wow, this is crazy. I don't know, I guess everything would be boring if everyone was the same.
I don't know, I guess we're all the same.
Hey guys, I've got Venkat here. And Venkat is so widely travelled. He's a really interesting guy and he's right here. Say g'day.
G'day.
Alright, so we're on the Gold Coast of Australia and I'm taking Venkat now down to the airport. Where are you off to today?
New Zealand. Back home, baby. Back home. Yeah.
For the Christmas break.
Christmas break.
And then he'll be back. He's actually studying to be a doctor, so a really smart guy.
We'll get there. I mean, not at this point.
You're trying to prove you're a smart guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to cram the brains in, really. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I'm sure you're just being modest.
No.
Say good day to the folks on YouTube, man.
Hello, I'm Carlos. I'm Filipino. I'm in an Uber on the way to Mount Warren Park.
Yep.
17, just came out of high school. 18 next June, and I'm still looking for a full-time job.
So, a Filipino living here on the Gold Coast. Filipinos are all over the world, they travel. Hey everybody, I just picked up Jack from Oxenford, and Jack, why don't you say good day to the crew?
G'day everyone, how you going?
Alright Jack, what are you up to today?
Just, waiting to get onto work, just grab a bit of lunch and stuff like that. Yeah, not much.
Not much?
Yeah.
Man, you've actually had a really big day. He's saying not much, but he's actually had a horrible day. Jack, tell him what just happened to you.
Yeah, so I had my bike parked in front of a Subway, and because I ride a motorbike, I have to wear a helmet and everything like that. So to make it easier so I don't have to carry my helmet, I decided that it'd be a smart idea to hook my helmet onto the bike strap with a zip tie clipped in so that it wouldn't move or nobody could come along and steal it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Little did I know that someone was walking around, spotted the helmet, had a knife on them and just cut the strap. And yeah, stolen my helmet.
Stole his helmet.
There goes $350.
Why do people steal things? Just horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the world, I guess.
Yeah, so I just picked up Jack and from a motorcycle shop. He's got a brand new helmet. Why don't you show him your helmet?
Oh.
It's a new one.
Yeah.
Because you've got to be safe if you're going to ride a bike.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're the guy out there who nicked it, shame on you. Give it back to Jack.
So that's it, everything.
Look at that. Real good. All right, Jack, on my YouTube channel, I've been asking people just big questions, because people get into the car and they go, what have you been doing? You going to work late? Do you do any other things? All the usual chit chat, and that's all friendly stuff. But there are bigger questions in life. And one of the questions I've been asking, how did we get to be so unique? I mean, basically eat food, we breathe the same stuff, we live in the same 2 meters of atmosphere, but we are so different, right? What do you reckon?
I guess it's just everyone's culture's different.
I think what's most unique about me, I'd say, is that I'm kind of someone of contradictions.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Expand.
Okay, so this is so weird. Like, you'd expect maybe the way I look or the way I talk or how I am to relate to a set of characteristics.
Well, what makes you different as a human being to another person?
No, I guess we're all the same.
You think we're all the same, really?
Yeah.
So,
Except for the cultural values and stuff like that.
I'm guessing it's based on the upbringing and childhood, I guess. I guess most people that could have gone through what I went through may come out a bit different. Like I said, I was going down a bad path and I've pulled my head in. I'm a totally new person.
yeah.
I think something that makes you different is I just take everything in, say, on a different path. Like I take my own path, I make my own footsteps.
Okay.
I go where I feel like I need to go. So, growing up and stuff, I made choices that I'd have to make myself more than being taught.
Everyone's individuality, really, just how they've been brought up and every experience that they've had throughout their life that brings them to this point
Yeah.
that they are at now.
Gonna go get some breakfast now. People are interesting. So many different people. Wonder where all those differences come from.
Even among us, we
Yeah.
have different culture. I mean, we belong to different tribe.
So language can make us different, or customs, the way we do things.
I love that we're different.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's good, isn't it?
So it would be so boring if everybody would be the same. Like, yeah, when people say, "Oh, you're weird," like I used to work with kids,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, and then when they say, like, "Oh, they say I'm weird," like, "Oh, that's awesome." Like, it's good being different. Like, you should
That's right.
embrace it.
Yeah, I think
Fuck normal. I think.
I love differences. I've been to, I think, 31 countries I've been to,
Yeah.
and
Oh, that's a lot.
I just love discovering people. Even where I live down here on the Gold Coast, it turns out that the place that we've settled in, right next door to that, it seems to be the melting pot of multiculturalism
Yeah.
on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
so there's a little place there just down towards Southport there.
Yeah.
And there's Asians there, there's people from the Middle East, I'm
Yeah.
meeting islanders all the time.
Yeah.
And I just love all those different cultures and things.
It's great. We're all able to coexist with each other.
They speak a different language and I speak a different language, but we both speak Nepali as well.
We're kind of a multifaceted human being.
And even culturally, like, I'm not really Indian, I'm not really New Zealander.
Would anyone guess that he was Indian listening to him?
Yeah.
And you're not really a New Zealander or
No.
a Kiwi?
Like, not fully, you know. There's so much I do identify. I mean, I identify like as a mix of everything. I wouldn't ever classify
mux, you should
myself. Yeah, like I wouldn't, put myself in a box and say, like, try to define who I am or
Yeah.
a set of characteristics, because that evolves over time, and I'm such a hodgepodge, a mishmash of random crap.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it's my mum's side that's Japanese, and my
Okay.
dad's side that's Australian.
And you're from?
Sweden.
Tell us about Sweden.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
I'll tell you what I do know.
Yeah.
I
tell
know
me.
about ABBA.
Yeah, but actually.
I know
do you know
about
any songs?
IKEA.
Meatballs.
I'm not sure about the languages, but we have 33 million gods.
33 million
gods.
gods.
Yes.
Okay, well that makes us different.
Yeah.
in Australia, I think everybody to some degree thinks they're their own God, in control, right?
For us, we worship everything. Like,
Yeah.
we worship knowledge, we worship money, we worship what's that? We worship animals and birds and everything.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we basically, that's our respect towards Mother Earth and life. We have a living goddess.
Yeah, it's a living
Yeah.
goddess. Okay.
And we call her Kumari.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only living goddess
And
we worship.
okay, so there's what is she the only female goddess?
No, we have a lot of female goddesses.
Okay.
Like,
But
yeah. But we do worship our god for knowledge. It's
Okay.
a she. It's a female goddess.
am I going the right way?
Yes.
Okay. You know, I'm a Christian,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe there's a supreme God. His name is God the Father.
Yes.
He created everything. And so there are angels and there are demons and there are lots of religious things around, but there's one God, one God who created everything.
Yes.
And the Bible is a wonderful book because it tells us all about Him.
Yeah, it's the same thing with us. Like, you have a Bible, we have Gita.
The Bible says this in Psalms 139 from the Message translation. Oh yes, you shaped me first inside and then out. You formed me in my mother's womb. I thank you, high God. You are breathtaking. Body and soul, I'm marvelously made. My worship and adoration, what a creation. You know me inside and out. You know every bone in my body. You know exactly how I was made, bit by bit. Every tiny bit. It's a bit of a story. Right now I obviously drive an Uber, kicking off this YouTube channel. Do a little bit of web development on the side, and I guess I do a bunch of things. But mostly it comes down to, it's not what I do, it's who I am. You know, some people want to define you by your vocation, or by how much money you've got, or by how successful you are, and okay, they're measures that can be useful, but who you are, that's vital. It's very important, who you are inside. That's the question, hey? We're getting to know each other.